What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video, and this is some Madden 12. NFL is in full effect, man. Playoffs are about to jump off this weekend, so football's been on the brain, so I've been playing Madden. But in a lot of my videos, every Madden video I've ever put out, I've only used one team, the Denver Broncos. Well, I decided to liven it up in this video, man. The game's getting kind of stale, so I said I'm going to use somebody else. You know what I mean? I'm tired of using the Broncos all the time. That's the only team I've used on the game. So I said I got to use another team and get some life into the game, man, because the game is so stale. So I decided to use the enemy. You have to know the enemy to beat the enemy. I'm using the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Shout out to Sim F-Ball Critic. Our teams are going head up this weekend. But yeah, decided to use Pittsburgh, so we're gonna see. I want to see what that D was about. You know what I mean? Big Ben's known to pull out his junk in the game. You know how Big Ben gets down. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna use Pittsburgh. The guy I was playing, man, wasn't good at all. Kicked it off. His first drive, he had to punt it off to me. And you know what? That's the mixed bag you get when playing games online, man. You don't know who you're playing against. You know, I could be playing against a 10-year-old. In real life, if a 10-year-old was sitting next to me, man, I wouldn't just go hammer time on him and just pull out all my tricks, run screen passes. But you just don't know. So I was like, all right, you know, I want to win. But after playing a game for a while, I was like, all right, man, it's clear this dude, you know, just not very good. And you know, shout out to him for not just doing all kind of crazy stuff. He punted the ball on 4th down and all that. But there goes my first touchdown, man. I knew that route was going to be open, so I was like, let me hit him. But this is the kind of stuff I knew, because I was like, I know he's not about to throw a ball here. I know, and it's got to be the hair, man. Troy Polamalu. Yeah, man, with the interception, user pick. You know what I mean? And I was like, I know he wasn't going to throw the ball, but he did. So I knew it was going to be it was going to be a short day's work. You know what I mean? I knew he wasn't going to get through a whole game, which we didn't. But, you know, he tried to stick it out as long as he can. But how is this not a touchdown? Like, man, I swear, man, my judgment on where to run on screens is just god-awful. But that's Big Ben. I mean, that big, fat face of his, man. I hope Doomerville and Von Miller are coming off the corner all game on him. But I'm going to leave my personal biases out of this video. And that's another pick. That wasn't a user pick, but James Ferrier picking it off. And I'm like, all right, man, hopefully I could just pound out enough points to where he quit and I can move on about my business. Because you know what, contrary to a lot of videos you see on YouTube, whether it's Call of Duty or whatever it is, man, I prefer competition over blowouts. Even if I'm the one doing the blowing out, man, I say a lot of things that just don't come out right after they come out my mouth. But I'm the one, you know what, even if I'm the one that's up by a lot, I don't really like it, man. It's not fun, man. I play this game for competition and that whole situation. Like, that's why I play. And there goes Clark, who's not going to play this week against Denver because he has some kind of blood condition or whatever. Hey, man, whatever kind of advantage we can get, we need. But I prefer close matches, man, where they're tense. They make for better videos, first of all. But I don't post every match I play. I just like games like that. And when I'm up 24-0, I start getting disinterested, man. And so I'm like, you know, I'm going to just run the ball a lot. You know what I mean? Try to get this game go by as fast as possible. But he starts to march it on me a little bit, I guess. But I like how he played, even though he wasn't good, man. I'm not going to say he sucked. I don't really like talking about people like that. He wasn't good. He didn't just go crazy and start airing out bombs, man. He was still trying to get first downs, you know what I mean? Maybe not get beat, 50-0. He wanted to at least score or whatever, and I can respect that. Man. I've been in that situation where I'm like, dang, man, I can't do nothing. But that was his big mistake on that drive, man. A 2nd and 13. That did not work out. And this, I like this play right here. Like, that was me, like, faking the blitz and then going back. And I should have got the pick, but he dropped it. But this was his chance when he got a score in. He didn't get shut out. So, you know what, man? It was sad. I was playing against him, but I was pulling for him a little bit to, like, get it, not in the game, but, at least score some points, man. I'm guessing it was like a younger kid or something like that. Maybe 10 years old, whatnot. It's not going to stop me from running screens, though. Is that cheap? Yeah, I'm cheap. I don't care. So I'm up 24-7, going about my business, trying to score still. I'm still trying to score because, you know what? The last thing you want to do is let up and all of a sudden the computer makes all these plays and puts the guy back in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and take it to the house, man. I don't know what was going on there, what type of defense he was playing, but you know what? what's the score? 31-7. Yeah, that's pretty much where the game ends, I think. Not too much longer, but he quit, which, you know what, that didn't bother me because, you know, it wasn't like he was doing stupid stuff and then quit. He just didn't know how to play. It was going to be a waste of my time, a waste of his time, so I can't be mad at him for quitting. I've had people quit when I go up 10-0, and I'm like, seriously, like, if they knew how bad I was, they would know that they could erase that lead in a split second. But after this play, man, game's over. He quits. You know what? This video is going to go up right before the Broncos play. It's probably Saturday, man. I'm going to be in Vegas, you know what I mean, partying up. It's my birthday on Sunday, but this video will go up Saturday. One of the benefits of being a partner, scheduled uploads, but I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.